Remembering U.S. Marine Jose Guerena 4 years later. What's going on, guys? MaKaElectric. It is Tuesday the 5th of May 2015. I'd like to take a moment to remember U.S. Marine Jose Guerena, who was murdered by an Arizona SWAT team on this day in the year 2011. Let me give you a link here. Wikipedia reports Jose Guerena was a U.S. Marine veteran who served in the Iraq War, was killed in Tucson, Arizona at his home on May 5th, 2011 by officers of the Pima County SWAT team while they were executing a search warrant on his home in relation to an ongoing investigation into drug smuggling. Of course, they found no drugs. The first link below will take you over to the video. The Oath Keepers did a rally May 30, 2011. But before they talk about the rally, they cover the story if you're not aware of Jose Guerena. Second link will be to the Wikipedia page. Interestingly enough, in September 2013, the 4 police agencies involved agreed to pay Guerena's wife and children $3.4 million as a settlement without admitting any wrongdoing. Of course, in my opinion, this man was murdered, and I bet you all these officers are still on the job. While we're talking about the police state, let's take a look at this. Al Sharpton calls for Department of Justice to take over policing. Really? Going to have to fight states' rights? Are we talking about federalizing police forces in the country? Is that what Baltimore is all about? I'll give you this link here. Listen to what he has to say. I'd love your thoughts on that. We Are Change put out an article, The Real Truth of What's Happening in Baltimore. You really want to listen to what they have to say May 1, 2015. They were there on the ground. Now, since Jose Guerena was killed in a Jade Helm state, let's do some Jade Helm news. I got Ted Cruz reached out to the Pentagon about martial law conspiracy theory. I'll put a link, MSNBC, you want to hear what he has to say. And a couple to take with a grain of salt. We've heard this kind of stuff before, but just for your information. Texas Ranger drops Jade Helm bombshell. There are trains with shackles on them. We've heard about these FEMA trains before. Like I said, take it with a grain of salt. Another one here, All News Pipeline, exposing Jade Helm 15 internet kill switch being tested for full activation when the roundups begin, ? May 1, 2015. Again, take it with a grain of salt, just for your information. Now, with Jade Helm ramping up, we've got this thing that has gone on down in Texas. ISIS claims responsibility for first U.S. attack. They're saying ISIS is claiming responsibility for this apparently shooting of the security guard, and it could have been a lot worse had these guys not been taken care of right away down in Texas. I'll put a link here. What are your thoughts on that? I don't know, ISIS or some sort of manufactured problem. Let me give you this. Ex-Muslim warns of radical Islam in Idaho. Be advised if you're in Idaho. That come out April 23rd. With Jade Helm coinciding with this first supposed official ISIS attack on the United States, are we going to start seeing sleeper cells all over the United States come alive? I certainly hope not. And if we do, is it going to be real or false flag? Combination of both. Let me give you one last link below from Anonymous. Yes, I know people have their opinions about Anonymous, but just let me give you this. Assange reveals that the West is behind ISIS and Ukraine crisis, and Israel behind Hamas. March 27, 2015. Just an interesting read. It's my opinion that the United States is behind a lot of this, or should we say Al-Qaeda, same as 9/11. However, out of 9/11, because we've been bombing and killing people all over the world with drone strikes, we've created a lot of real terrorists, in my opinion, who, maybe mixed in with these Al-Qaedas when this stuff kicks off, if it does kick off. What are your thoughts on all this? Please rate the video, please pass it around, please make people aware of what's going on, and please take a moment to at least pull up the first 2 links below and remember U.S. Marine Jose Guerena, who was murdered by an Arizona SWAT team on this date in the year 2011. You guys take care, stay safe always. I'll see you on the